Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a quick, hopefully quick, because I talk so freaking much and I can't control it. Jesus, okay, look already, okay. Quick video on something really near and dear to my heart, and that is tracking your macros. I get a lot of questions. I know I had a lot of questions before I began about what exactly are macros, what does it mean, how do you track them? And I thought I'd put this quick video together so that you know what the hell I mean when I say tracking my macros. This fits my macros. Oh, my macros. Okay. First of all, you need to know what are macros. There are 4 basic macronutrients. That is, yes, 4. That is the protein, the carb, the lipid, which is the fat, and the nucleic acid. Nucleic acid is found in your DNA. We do not consume it, so we're talking about these 3. Every single thing you eat with nutritional, any little bit of nutritional content will have something that either falls under the category of a fat, a carb, or a protein, or a micronutrient. Micronutrients are minerals and vitamins, and we're not going to be talking about those. So, we have carbs, fats, and proteins. And your body digests each one differently. It digests carbs one way, fats one way, proteins one way. Carbs and proteins have 4 calories per gram, and fats have 9 calories per gram. Fun fact. Point is that you can't just count calories because there's different ways that those macros get digested, so you need to know where your calories are coming from. But the best part is that as long as you're fulfilling the number of calories or the number of grams of carbs, fats, and lipids that you need to reach your goals, then it doesn't matter where those carbs, fats, or proteins come from. Different macros do different things in your body and help you achieve different goals. If you want to reach a certain goal, there's a certain distribution of macronutrients that you should be getting your calories from. And the best way to know is to go to a website called IIFYM, if it fits your macros.com. So IIFYM.com, I'll link it below. You enter your stats in, your goals, things like that, and it'll calculate the number of grams of carbs, fats, and proteins that you should be having a day. So after you have that number, there's 2 things you need. First thing is a food scale. This is just mine. I get it from Carrefour. It just needs to be able to weigh food scale. Okay. And this is to get more precise. And the second thing you need is this app right here called MyFitnessPal. So what MyFitnessPal is, it's basically a place where you can go and track your food and log your food, and it has a database in which any food that you log, it will tell you and log the macros for it. So for example, say I'm going to eat chicken. On my food scale, I would weigh out like 120 grams of chicken. And then I'll go here and say that's my lunch. I'll go to today, to lunch. I'll add food. I'll type in, I weighed it raw, so I'm gonna go to raw, boneless, skinless. Here I'll type in, say it was 116 grams of chicken. And then here it'll tell you the number of grams of each macro, and then you log it. You can scan a barcode of something, and it goes into your day, and then you click here and you can see how many grams of each macro you have left to eat. And it's great because the idea behind the concept that is flexible dieting, if it fits your macros, macro tracking, any of these things that all mean the same thing. If you have 30 grams of carbs left, for example, you can choose if you're going to get those 30 grams of carbs from rice, say a bowl of rice that has 30 grams of carbs, or if you're going to get it from a portion of Oreos that has 30 grams of carbs. The idea is that it doesn't matter where you're getting them from as long as you're hitting your quota of each macro a day. And if you hit that number that you're supposed to reach a certain goal and you're doing the training for it, you really will reach a certain goal. Like, I know for a fact that when I want to lean out and I set my macros to lean out and I stick to my macros to lean out, I will lean out. Point and blank, no ifs, ands, or buts, I lean out. Like, tracking your macro is so dang effective. If I want to gain muscle and do a proper bulk, not like the bulk I just did, I would set my macros where I have enough proteins, carbs, and fats to, I got a notification from my one friend. Same one that you always hear about. Okay. Anyways, Hannah, okay. See, 4, that's all her. Okay. So, I would set my macros to the right number for me to gain as much muscle as possible without gaining as much fat. I didn't really do that, and I didn't really track during my bulk, so I gained muscle and I gained fat, and that's okay. But if I would have stuck to my macros, I would have seen the results I wanted to see, because that's how macro tracking works. Macro tracking is the best. Like, it really is. It's changed my life. It's made me so flexible. It's made me be able to eat things that I enjoy, because as long as I'm sticking to my macros and it forces you to like practice moderation, then I can eat what I want. As long as I have the macros for it. It's called flexible dieting for a reason, because it is very flexible. Bless. Whoever came up with this, bless. So yeah, for all those who've been asking, who are curious, who are lost, who want to try it, who need to change up your diet, who are tired of being restrictive, who are tired of sticking to boring foods, who are tired of never being able to stick to a goddamn diet and achieve your goals, track your macros. Put in the little extra time and effort it takes to weigh or to scan or to measure, so that you can eat whatever you want as long as it doesn't exceed your macros. It's amazing. Okay, I feel like I've done more advertising for this lifestyle than I have informed about it, but I hope you enjoyed this informational tidbit about tracking your macros. If you want to try tracking your macros, give this a thumbs up. If you liked hearing about tracking your macros, give this a thumbs up. If you're breathing, give this a thumbs up. If you're alive, give this a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you want to stay happy, stay healthy, and stay fit with ValFit. Enjoy the workout.
So I just finished cardio. My heart rate got to like 180, and I'm going like 70 calories, which isn't bad for a warm-up. It's actually a lot more than I thought it would, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna go fill this up, and we start arms.
The first exercise is going to be a seated outer hammer curl. It's like a normal hammer curl, except your hands or the dumbbells are facing the outside. Try to keep your elbows in the same position. You're going to do 4 sets of 12. Here in this video, I've cut out part of my set, but it will be 4 sets of 12. I added here some clips of my last few reps of each set, so you should see how heavy the dumbbell should be to where you really should be struggling, so that you can break down the muscle as much as possible. Next is going to be a traditional standing tricep extension with a dumbbell. Again, 4 sets of 12, each set increasing in weight and pushing yourself. Make sure your elbows stay by your ear and you're really focusing on keeping close distance, a small distance between your elbows. Now we're back to biceps since they rested during that last tricep set. And this is what I call a slow half and half curl. You're going to go up in a hammer curl, come down in a regular curl. You're going to do 12 of these, and these really should be slow, so you're really focusing on doing the right form and on making sure that all the pressure goes into your biceps. Next, we have the first superset of our workout. This is whenever you do 2 exercises back to back before taking the break that you would take in between sets. The first exercise in this superset is going to be a regular shoulder press with dumbbells, as you just saw. And the second exercise is going to be what I call 90-degree lateral raises. So your arms are bent and you're raising your arms laterally until they reach parallel with your shoulder and then down. Next, we're back to triceps, and this is going to be a drop set. This is when you do a set of this, and after you're done with this set, you quickly change the weight and you do the next set. Same exercise, but with a lower weight, and then again, last set with a lower weight. So there's no rest between the 3 sets. Here we do 8 on heavy, 8 on medium, and 8 on light, and then you take a break, and it's going to be 3 sets of each drop set of a tricep push down with the cable. Lastly, we're going to finish with a bicep burnout. Bend both arms and curl one 5 times while the other one is holding the tension in the bent
precision. After you finish 5 reps on one side, hold the tension in that arm and do 5 reps on the other. Then do 5 again on the other and 5 again on the other. When you do a total of 10 on each arm, this is one set and you will complete 4.